So, good evening, Samurai. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio, and I will be your guide this evening, as we are late once again. The internet decided that it was going to glitch out towards the end of the intro, and therefore I actually missed the button press to press the thing because I thought it was running on for longer, so I apologise for the dead air. And if you're curious of what that bump was, I was trying to put my flask in my jacket and instead managed to catapult it into the floor. Give me a second. The flask is okay and still full. But anyway, yes. Good evening, Samurai. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio, and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth through worlds, through realms, very much well-travelled at this point. Hail, Hoodlum, hail, real fun, hail to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. And hey, if you are watching from the YouTube archives, hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing on the channel at the moment. Hopefully you'll consider hitting that like button, leaving a comment, maybe even subscribing. And if you're watching live here on Twitch, hopefully you'll consider hitting that follow button. But in either case, the decision will always be yours. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we ventured forth across a very small part of Night City. We basically just ran Valentino Alley continuously for about 3 hours. And we've nearly got all of the skills up to max. We've maxed out engineering, and we now have... Ooh, what level is it? We have solo up to level 58, I want to say, which means we just have to get to 59 and then 60, and then we have finished with leveling all of the skills. Then it's on to the arcade games, because I might revoke the rule of bollocks, but I really want the extra things that you can get from the arcade games. Then we need to go out into the desert and discover the great Easter egg secret of the Buddhist statues. And then we finally get back to doing the actual DLC, which is why we returned to Cyberpunk in the first place. You see, there's always a plan. I don't always know what the plan is, but there is a plan. So, with that said, come and join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is Cyberpunk 2077. Phantom Liberty. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the PC is turned on and hopefully, very hopefully, ready to go. But who knows at this point, because I seem to have all sorts of bad luck with my internet at the moment. So, let's go. Shall we? Boop. Don't know why it decided that it didn't want to actually stream to Twitch properly. I haven't got the VPN turned on. I fixed the network cable issue. Everything seems to be running. It just decided randomly that no, I'm going to drop all of the bits, and then it's stabilized again. So I'm not entirely sure really what's going on. Yep. I've also not filled my wine glass, but I have made sure to fill the water glasses. The plan involves saving AC2 until 2027. No, we're not going to do that. We will get to Assassin's Creed 2 at some point this year. It's only February, but I did really want to try and get more than like 2 games done this year, so yes, thankfully Assassin's Creed 2, in terms of random things to do, there aren't that many, in at least the grand scheme of things. There's what? There's feathers, and all of the seals to get the Armor of Altair, and maybe a few side missions. I think the pigeons and there's a few assassination contracts, and we've got to 100% sync all the memories. But it's not a massive game when you look at Assassin's Creed 2. It's back in the glory days where you actually told a condensed, properly formed story, and you didn't just throw a bunch of random nonsense in there to pad out the game. I'm looking at you, Nintendo. Ubisoft started it. You shouldn't have copied them. You won't have you stream the arcade games? Well, no, because eventually we will get good enough to finish them. Yeah, apparently you can do it in half an hour if you get really good. So in the course of a couple of hours stream, and if I just sort of lock in and focus, maybe I could do them. Let's face it, we've done worst arcade game. Oh, no, we've done nearly as worse arcade games in the Yakuza series, so yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Oh, no, I forgot my copy. Oh well. I'll retrieve the coffee in a moment. Oh, I also need to sort it. Right, on first, that. Right. Already reset. No. Oh no, it has reset. Bonk. Ta-da! Right, there isn't a chest set in here somewhere. Right. Coffee. Voodoo. We could also get a grilled sausage if we so choose. Right. Oh no, hold on, I did say I need to sort something, and I will really quickly. Sorry, give me a minute. Another minute, even. Ah. Do-do-do. Dee-dee-dee. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum. Dee-dee-dee. Sorry. Mm. Cool. Sorted. Now we go back to running Valentino out. Sorry about that. So, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Sleep deprivation. Probably. That aside. Continue. As soon as we get out of the elevator. Right, we've got the stamina boost, which I don't think I probably need, but whatever, and we've got the XP boost, which we definitely need. And I've still got path tracing on, but you know what, balls to, I'm just going to leave it on for the time being. Unless I start to see some massive performance things. Performance drops, there we go. Continuing on as I started, it seems. Right. Shotgun. Well, marbles. Reload. No, balls to it. Fine. Does it keep switching to Veilstrom? Oh, that worked. Heat. Oh. Oh well. Living it later then. Well. Just realised I forgot to finish reloading the shotgun then. Right. Edra! Yes, I am. Oh, okay, that's a delightful sight. Ah. No, you're not. Blimey, I shot her so hard, her head flew through the door. Right. Alright, yeah, sorry. Where are we up to with the skill progression on solo? So yeah, we're at 58 and we're halfway to 59. Hello? Go. No, you're not. In fact, you're going to lose an arm. Maybe half your head. Ah.
Come on, put some fucking life into it!
Hey. Yeah. Go. Well. Oh, fun. I'm starting to wonder if we've actually got buckshot in this gun, or if we've actually just like miniature rocket grenades. Just like little tiny grenades we're firing at people. Well, that was well timed. There we go. That could have been cleaner. Run out of shotgun ammo as well. Fine. Oh, there we go, shotgun ammo.
The fuck?
Oh, wow. That's part of the operating system. Oh, that's pretty cool. Grim, but cool. Yeah, so that's part of like a sandy or something, so it's actually wound into the spinal. That's just like a bit of wires. That's really interesting. Either that or they were a robot, one of the two. But still, interesting, nonetheless. It's the little details. The little details. Alright. Well, I didn't see anything pop, so that's annoying. So it's going to what? Be 2 runs per level? Then again, the last level's probably going to take about 3 levels. Or 3 runs, even. Also, why have I got a notification? It is... Alright, give me a second. Sorry, give me a second. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. So I just need to note down something. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Uh... Ah, okay, there we go. How do you feel about robosexuality? You mean that joke from Futurama? Oh, sorry, give me another second. Give me another second. Right, another run, quickly. Oh, you're still alive. I mean, awake. Yeah, okay. Do that in a minute. Right. Hey, Solo's 59. Marvelous. There we go. So 59. Have to see where we get up to with this then. Give me an idea of how much XP I'm picking up per run when we're at this level, though it doesn't really matter. It just gives me an estimation of how many more times I need to run Valentino's Alley before we actually max out the final bit of that. Right, as we've learned previously from testing, what we need to do here is set that going. I should get some extra XP for the whole, for doing that. Oh, zibba-da, zibba-da, oh, bugger off. Didn't I just blow your hand off or something? Robosexuality must exist in Cyberpunk. It probably does, but let's face it, the robots in Cyberpunk are very much just generic droids. It'd be sort of, I don't know, equivalent to bestiality, I guess, because, it's just, well, it wouldn't even be that, would it? It'd just be a giant sex toy. if you think about the grand scheme of things. But yeah, anyway, yes, it must do. But it does raise the interesting prospect of Lizzie Wizzy, who, as we know, is actually just... Oh, okay. Spirit machines. There we go, Candy Shower. Actually, this is a good song. In the contrast of Lizzie Wizzy, who is just a brain in a box, a brain case and a spine at this point, and Adam Smasher, who actually is a bit of lore for you. Apart from being the most evil creature, well, man in the universe. Seriously, if you dig into his backstory, he actually, because he is now literally just a brain in a box, the body you see him in this game is one of several. One of which, and you will need to confirm it yourself, looks like Elvis Presley. And he does use it to go out and romance the occasional woman, who he then probably paints across a wall, but he just plonks brain out of one robot body and plonks it into the oven. So yes. Also, I suppose when you've got things like Mr. Stud and other cybernetics, you have to question these various things. Or the likes of Claire. Now, we know she's trans. Was trans? But she's now a woman. She was trans. But it's the world of Cyberpunk. So, apart from just the normal surgeries, does that mean they also have, like, the cybernetic womb? In which case... These are the questions that come to mind occasionally. Well, they did at the time, and they've just bubbled back to the surface now, but yes. Stuff like that, that's where cybernetics, I suppose, come in very useful. I suppose the reverse would be true. I'm going to end up going down an entire rabbit hole on this, and I'm instead just going to focus on actually just beating people over the head with this electrified walking stick. That's not an electrified walking stick. Yes, I found a shotgun. And there's a police officer right there. You see nothing, officer. Just a cackling lunatic. Probably exists in Star Wars too. It probably does. The king for a reason. Who, me? No king. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Ready to get your ass beaten?
There's a man who's on fire, and now sparking profusely. Yes, know your betters, sir. I've got your blood on my shoes now. Elvis, oh. Sorry. Hello.
Eres un putito.
Don't want any potato. Damn. Well, yes, no, Adam Smasher has an Elvis Presley body he uses to go out occasionally, and I just think that that's utterly, utterly insane. No. You.
Today's nothing but shit.
like a little bit.
Oh, wait, if I turn overdrive on... Oh, no, I can't. Quick hack thief. I thought I could quick hack thief. I think I simultaneously launched myself back. Ugh. He went boom. Although, there's only one king in music, and that is the legendary BB King. Fair assessment, fair assessment. But technically, there have been several. I mean, Benny Goodman was known as the King of Swing. He wasn't. I think it was Chet Baker who actually beat Benny Goodman's the big band in a actual competition. And technically got the title, but it was America. But with America at the time, racism, yeah. Benny Goodman, I point out, wasn't racist. I just point out that the media moguls of the time couldn't accept the black man as the official king of swing, which is a load of bollocks. Well, there you go. It's a different time, and therefore we can't really judge it to our standards. Yes, that fancy gun-holding trick is not going to help you when you're facing down Rebecca's shot. I'm sorry, it's just not. He went zap. Boom. That is another run done. Or I forget again. One more run. One more run and that's done. We're finished doing all of the leveling. Awesome. That took a stupid amount of time. What to your fool? Good Earthart. And also Hail Earthart. Why for the moment, I'm going to say Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Why? Because we have her shotgun literally here. Oh, sorry, give me a second. Let me just put something out on my end again. Let us go and empty this drop point. Oh no 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 no! We are not selling. We are not selling that shotgun. I do like the fact that they've actually put a warning in there because I lost a few guns in the early stages of this game by accidentally selling the iconics to a merchant or something. Ah. The merchant's out of money. But we have 3 million eddies to our name now, so that's nice. Has this got enough money? May have accidentally activated overclock there. Oopsies. Cool. Yes, I did accidentally activate overclock. Why Elvis got the title of King of Rock and Roll, even though he didn't technically deserve it? Yes. Well, a lot of Elvis's songs were just the African American community. Boom. Yeah, I think it. Oh, wow! That's a look. She got off lightly.
He's trying to kill me!
No, I'm trying to kill these. Quick.
Better stop praying!
Yeah, for you. Alright. Somebody has a Sandy. And somebody has sparklers in her shoulder. Oh, isn't that cute? That's not the one. Oh, have I just found it at the end of the song? I hate when that happens. Oh, that caused their entire leg to explode. I took out his chair and he was still sat there. Everyone's just publicly urinating in this game. It's just... Welcome to Night City, apparently. It's London in the Victorian times. In the 1800s, I should probably say. Where it got so bad that they had to start... Especially architects had to do some special design work to make sure it all splashed back on the person's legs. Hey, 117. Neat.
It's 98 body heat.
Ah. Oh. Oh, solo! There we go! Hold on. Skill progression. Headhunter, max. Netrunner, max. Shinobi, max. Solo, max. Engineer, max. Ha! Only took us a month of streams. Right. Take a swig of whiskey. Palomino, by the way. So, hail Palomino. And cheers. Technically, it's a swig of bourbon at the minute. But all the same, it's a type of whiskey, I suppose. Right. Which means we don't have to... Ow. Every time. Which means I don't have to murder the rest of the Valentinos. And in actual fact, what I'm going to do... I'm going to go and actually drive to Dogtown, because the next thing I want to do is do the arcade games. But I am also exceedingly fed up of using the fast travel. Oh, right. Actually, a couple of things. First... Easy. Right. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? I opened the map so I could actually put a blasted thing down. There. Right. There's no point doing any of the car missions either, considering we don't get skill shards, we don't need the eddies, and we don't need the car. Well, we don't need the discount for the car. Just doing that for the fun of it, really. Come on, dude. No, I've done enough. I don't need to start breaking up the game any more than I already have. I've never really explored around that entrance area before. Maybe we'll need to do that at some point. When we next need to leave out of Bug Town. Yeah, that's the Eurodynamo. Don't need that map marker anymore. Nope. Oh, wait. Give me a second. Beep, beep, beep. We've met these girls and their voices are not this squeaky. Ooh, I've never noticed that before. I still have path tracing. I do like the path tracing. I don't like the overhead on my GPU, but I do like the path tracing. It's all very pretty, dude. Maybe it's just me, but I'm finding this game very pretty with it turned on. There's just a lot more that's sort of popping for me. Also, I still love the Windows, the Windows blue screen. That actually, while we're passing, because one thing I want is the iconic, not congestion, cognition, but noise cancelling netrunner helmet. 15%. What have I already got? I've got the scratched. Actually, I like the scratched. I prefer it. It's a better aesthetic for me. Oh, is there no crafting component? Oh, boo. There is no crafting components. If I want to craft that, I'm going to have to go round everywhere and try and find the blasted thing. Unless I just buy them and then break them down?
What?
Shut up. What if I do this? So I go into the cyber deck. Okay. So, how many crafting? 2. Right. So I just need to get legendary quick hacks and then I can break them down, which means I'm going to have to go all over. You're a weapon seller, but do you sell quick hacks? No. He does not sell quick hacks. Oh, right. Right, we'll go this way just so I don't have to... It is quite dark in here. Sup, droid boy? Enjoy your guitar playing. Right, back to where we haven't been for a while, but before I do that, sorry, give me another minute. Oh, that's not it. Right. Okay. Oh, I just realised I haven't actually saved. Right, saved now. Right. From one glorious pain in the arse challenge to another. Behold, for those who have never seen it. Trauma drama. So I'm just getting myself some more wine to get me through this. So I wipe that off because I don't want to stain this jacket. Oh, I've got an invite. Why have I got an invite? Who is inviting me? Oh, Can't put this off any longer, can I? Okay, let's try. Take me several runs. I've already missed one person now. There we go. Sure. Really? You're doing this to us? Yes. Yes, I am. Like I said, I've done worse to you in the Yakuza games. I'll do worse yet, considering that at some point we'll be playing through all the Sonic games, so... Hails, bud, welcome. Eventually Call Ambulance was such a classic, though. This is based on... what? Don't think I've ever heard of that one. Unless you mean this game, in which case it's called Trauma Drama, and it's based on Metal Slug. And our reward for doing this, an unpaid internship with Trauma Team. But which we can't do that. So instead we're going to just get a little flying trauma drone thing for our apartment. And a Trauma Team outfit, which we will never use. I might use the helmet. Depending on what the skills attachment to it is. Oh, bollocks. It's... right, yes. Shotgun! Not sure if the shotgun works there, really. For reference, we do have unlimited continues, but using continues costs us score. To get the highest score of the game, we have to do this without dying, or at least only dying once. I'm aiming for no dying because final boss kicked my backside the first time we did this, so yes. How do I get them for when I'm fighting the massive hordes of enemies? Also, is it just me, or do the little trauma team helmets in the corner look like Metroids? That pure laser. What the U has? Nothing. Oh, I'm so dead. No! That's really dumb of me. Oh well, keep going. Eventually I'll figure out a way of doing it. It still irks me that the devs patched out the exploit, though, that allowed me to just farm infinite points. Oh, that was dumb. Ow! Dead scabs. Oh, that was annoying. And I've lost so many healths. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, I only have one health left. Oh, marvelous. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, come on! You an idiot? No. I don't. Yeah, fine, chat, if you want to be like that. It's those horde bits. I can sort of manage everything else at this point. It's just that level 3, the level 3, let's throw everything at him sort of thing that's just absolute pain. They really have managed to get a hold of the old style sort of nickel and dime thing. But I can also see why people say that there's a certain amount of luck required with it, because you need to hope you get some good loadouts. Like this, like the upgraded shotgun. Like this. This is awesome. Also, that hitbox. I wonder how fast you would beat the OG Contra by now. Oh, who knows? Probably at the speed of an asthmatic snail crawling up a hill in the middle of a hurricane wind blowing towards it. Oh, I hate those. You could shoot the enemy. All of my health just gone. It's evaporated. Oddly specific there. Oh, I am a man of great specifics. I don't have my pressure ship for nothing, don't you know? Oh, no, I'm not. That third level. Sorry, give me a second. But... oh, there we go. What's he going like? Oh, LMC is indeed live. Playing Sonic. Sonic. I was going to say Free Riders then, but that's not the game. Sonic Crossworlds. Sonic Crossworlds, there we go. How many levels do you need to beat? There's 6 levels. No, is it 6 levels? I think it's 6 levels, 3 worlds. The 6 is obviously 6 is a boss. 3 is the horde fight. Follows the same format each time. Get as high a score as possible by not dying. It costs me 10,000 points to resurrect each time, and that's, yeah, die more than once and you're out. That's it. You're not getting the high score, which means you don't get the trauma thing. You don't get the reward, or in the case of Yakuza, you don't get the completion point. I have a tendency of flicking my thumb over the face buttons. And unfortunately, Y is the port, so yeah. Stupid! Even now, you were chasing completion points. Yes, even now I am chasing completion. I cannot escape them. Yakuza has now become entwined into my DNA. One day I will wake up and find that I have joined an... Oh, bugger off. I have taken over an orphanage in Okinawa after resigning as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Right. Oh yeah, I got the max power shotgun here at the end. Oh well. In typical fashion though, the first... Right, stage 3... Need to find a good place to really stand. I have to remember that on that, eventually when... I keep forgetting. The mobs will continue to show up, but... they'll drop out the helicopter. So basically the mobs coming off the edges of the screen will stop, and then I work on destroying the helicopter as I also shoot all of the other mobs. Or if the grenades actually give me any points. It could be worse. You could have a sassy Dark Souls you died screen. I could. Surprised the devs didn't put it in, considering how hard they're riding us with this. Bugger off. No. Who says why is the pause button? It was literally a start button. That's historically the pause button. Is it too difficult for them to remap it? I love that there's somebody off screen shooting at me. Maybe the arcade machines didn't have a pause button. No, arcade machines didn't have a pause button, but we're not on an arcade machine. Why does it say I've dropped 60,000 frames? They don't like that. Okay, fine, well, I'll just continue, but I can't do anything now. Whereas I can usually get to the base computer while when I'm in the open world by going to the menu or the pause screen. I can't as it stands. So, oh, bollocks. Lives! My precious lives! No! Bollocks. I hate these levels so much. In game, yes, you are on an arcade machine. Okay, fair enough. Why can't you continue? If I continue, that I can continue, but it costs me something like 10,000 points. And if I do more than more than one continue, which I'm not going to do this early into the game, because why would I won't have enough points to get the high score. The entire point of us doing this is to get the high score. Which means we have to do 3 worlds, 3 bosses, a lot of 3 port modes. pretty much all without dying. I think it's like something like I need 400 points. Well, if we're going to a health box in that, then I've missed out on it. Oh yeah, and then there's also the shooty enemies. Oi! Oh. Which turns this level basically into a bullet hell. Again. I don't know if I get points for killing people with the grenade, with the grenade box, but oh, I do. Marvelous. How many lives do you get? 5, I think. And I've already burned through all of them. I do get health boxes, which is always nice. But they are random drops from the random drones. So 1 hit and that's it, a life gone. Yeah. I get hit 5 times. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, right, okay. LMC, right, that's fine. Some LMC things are going on. We'll find out when we raid later. I think this is the most I've used the D-pad controller before. Right. Ow, you stupid. This is why cheat codes existed or at least a Game Genie. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we've got any cheat codes, and we've not got a Game Genie. So, infinite lives or infinite shield would be very nice. To surprised the devs didn't decide to put one in, but then again, there was a glitch where you could manage to farm points, and the devs decided to take that out, so you know. At the moment, it's just the gun enemies. And just like that, we have no health. Unfortunately, this has now devolved into a challenge. I'm not good when I'm faced with a challenge. I tend to need to beat the challenge. So I suspect that, yeah, we're beating this game. I mean, I'm not saying saying I'm looking at a mod that reduces the high score or anything, but, well, oh, I've seen that too. Oh, I know. I just don't use mods. I'm tempted. If I replay this game, I am very much going to be using that mod. If I replay this game, I'm going to be installing the one that put Brendan in our apartment as well. But unfortunately, I don't use mods when I stream these games. Otherwise, I would have already played Fallout 4. Assuming my PC would be able to handle Fallout 4, a heavily modded Fallout 4, as well as the streaming, so I am also not saying that one exists for Road Race 2, but well, yeah, but Road Race isn't too bad. Road Race just gets a bit dull, really. Also, hello. Failed Shushy Rodent. I have no idea if I pronounced your name correctly, but there you go. Hail, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow as well, much appreciated. Hello, replaying Cyberpunk 2077 as Corpo Female v Netrunner with my original 0.1 build and see if it works again. If not, I'm raging at CDPR for the stupid nerf. With my original 1.0 build. Oh, right! You're doing, okay, admittedly, Corpo Male V for me with Netrunner build, but you're doing the same thing I did, because I played this game when it first came out. So, Cyberpunk 1.0, I suppose. And yeah, and then not this year, I've come back to it to play Phantom Liberty, found out 2.0 and 2.2, etc., and all the rebuild. And yes, Netrunner is in fact very, very much nerfed. I was very annoyed by this fact, because all of a sudden, all of my very powerful net running skills have all evaporated into the ether, and I had to lower the difficulty to get through past the opening missions of Phantom Liberty. I was a happy Ezio there. You cannot play Fallout 4 vanilla, I'm sorry, it's like playing Minecraft vanilla. This is true, I couldn't play I hated Fallout, I was going to say Fallcraft then, but no. Fallout 4 vanilla, and I found more enjoyment in it playing with mods, but I just ended up not having the time to put any more hours into it. But yes, it's just Cognition. Cognition is the one you find has been heavily nerfed. It's still effective in some ways, but the stupid tracing ability as well. I hate the trace. I despise the trace. The trace is an absolute pain in the backside. I would have preferred it. The regulars in chat will have heard me rant this before. If you've ever played the Batman Arkham games, I think it's from City onwards, you have a room of enemies in the Predator missions to take down. One of them has a thing to basically it disables your X-ray mode, or in Arkham Knight, they can track your X-ray mode. That puts an incentive for you to take down this person, so you can have an easier time clearing the room. I believe in Cyberpunk you have things called what's the name? Netrunners. You put a netrunner in a squad, in an enemy room, and then it's on the player to figure out how to take out the Netrunner first. And if you take out the Netrunner, the rest of the Muppets can't trace you. Now, isn't that a nice idea? But of course, the CDPR heard that and went... I really, really do not like it. You hit anyone and it can trace. There are untraceable quick hacks, which is fine, but it just really does grind my gears that it's a case of, oh, anyone can trace you. No, just give it to a specific. Put in a Netrunner class of enemy. Fine, you already have a Netrunner class of enemy. Come to think of it, why not just attack her? Anyway, but yeah. Net running they have severely nerfed, which annoys me deeply, but I've found my ways of working around it. So I'm able to work within the system now, but yeah, there's plenty of videos online that say there is something that's replaced cognition as like the most powerful, like overpowered Netrunner thing to use, and I can't remember what it is. There is one though. I might look it up if I think of. Call me Shiro, and CDPR listened to the whiners and nerf Netrunner, which made me drop the game for years before Phantom Liberty released. Hey, by all means then Shiro, I shall call you Shiro. And yes, I can understand the rebalance. And it's not all lost. At least with this current build of the game I'm playing, it's fine. I've still found enjoyment in my Netrunner. I've had to retool. Because I started and I had found all of my perk tree had disappeared because of the way they rebuilt it. I've rebuilt the perk tree. I've now got a stealth Netrunner build that seems to work quite well for me. So there is still fun to have a Netrunner, and I still don't want to change. I don't want to change to anything other than Netrunner. But yeah, you're gonna have to maybe look up a guide, and you might have to take some time to retool your Netrunner build. I'm currently running the Netwatch. Is it the Netwatch deck? I'm running the iconic Netrunner deck, the iconic cyber deck, the one that's available from the base game. Because of course they only have 2 iconics, and one of them's part of the DLC. So yes, Ezio, if it was Tracer from Overwatch tracing you, you would not complain. I most certainly wouldn't complain if it's Tracer from Overwatch tracing me. Unfortunately, Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom, decided to make her a lesbian just for the sake of tokenism. But that's a different argument all the same. Nothing against, can't really say that I'm her type anymore, can I? Admittedly, fictional character all the same, but I'm gonna stop before I dig myself into a deeper hole, and instead I'm just going to play this game now. Biafra, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, streamers. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. I suppose that's not an incorrect statement. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio, and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth into the world of trauma drama, which is a part of Cyberpunk 2077. How am I going to do this now? I would give you a shout out, Biafra. Unfortunately, I can't get to my desktop while I'm in the arcade game, so I will try and do that when I next die. And spent millions going for Overwatch and Overwatch 2, and then back to Overwatch. Oh, have they changed Overwatch 2 back to Overwatch? Oh, God, you've done it. No, I don't want to do that. I know there was a whole backlash recently over one of the characters looking too pretty, which makes my head hurt slightly. The VA thought she was too pretty and therefore petitioned the devs to make the character less pretty. And it's just why? What is the problem with having pretty characters in games? I mean, in terms of a money-making point of view, have you not seen Marvel Rivals? They're very pretty characters in that game, and that game seems to be making a lot of money. I don't know how much money Overwatch is making, but I'm guessing Marvel Rivals might be beating Excitement. But maybe I'm wrong. I freely admit I'm not a game journalist, and therefore I do not know such inner workings of the gaming industry. But still, basically, I can't wait for the game formerly known as Overwatch to happen. Ezio, I don't use weapons. I don't use weapons on my. Oh, pause. Right. I don't use weapons on my build since it's a stealth build. Ah, I do use weapons on my build because sometimes my stealth goes wrong and then I have to shoot my way out. Also, sometimes it's exceedingly useful to have. Well, I've got Pride, which is one of the best pistols in the game. I suspect. I mean, it's an end game. I mean, you get it from an ending. So, but I've got Pride, and I put a silencer on her, and yeah, brilliant. It's all. Yeah. So I'm net runner, but I also use guns. Because, like I said, sometimes I need to use guns. For the sake of, say, getting all my skills to maximum level, I had to run Valentino Alley 5,064 times, and therefore I needed guns to do that, because doing it as Netrunner wouldn't have got me the XP. But yeah, I do have the, yeah. I mean, it's fair enough, if you go pure Netrunner, all the power to you, but I've just never really felt the need to. I like to have a bit of firepower in my back pocket, if that makes any sense. Biafra. Once again, champion. A fellow Netrunner! Synapse Burnout deal with my problems? I mean, okay, yes. No, yeah, you're quite right. Yeah, no, you are quite right. Also, if you get the right perk, I forget the name of the perk, I think it's in the intelligence skill tree, you get a 50% chance for your quick hack to spread. So you could, theoretically, you could take down a group of enemies with just using Synapse Burnout. Assuming that's the one I'm thinking of, which it knocks them unconscious and it doesn't have a trace on it. But I'd have to look it up. Of course, I also have Sir John Hallister. When things get personal. Well, that's certainly personal. I don't think I've got that, and I don't think the devs made it available in the black market. I'll have to check my stash later, actually, to see if I've got it. This is why I want to rerun the game as well, and do a fresh... Oh, you utter pit, like stupid bullet hell pains in the backside. Right, while we're there, I can finally make good on my promise. Shout out at Biafra Republic. There we go. Who was playing? Cyberpunk, of course. Synapse Burnout is traceable. What? Right, what? Don't even, I can just check. What's the one I use? System Collapse. System Collapse is untraceable, knocks out an enemy without making a noise and crippling the nervous system. So if you use Overclock plus that, and you have whatever it is, then it may have a chance of spreading, and that's how you can do it. Classic Collapse is not traceable, it costs more RAM. Yes, but if you have Overclock on, then you're able to use your health in order to balance out the use of that. So it is what it is. I apply multiple to do with the more spongy enemies. This is also true. This is also true. Also, what is this notification that I have and what is going on? Oh, right, there we go. Give me a second. True, but cognition does more damage over time and alerts enemies. That's the kicker, then. Cognition was less and can spread. Yes, that was the beauty of it. I remember back when I first played the game, by the late game, I was just clearing out entire places with enemies using cognition. It was such an overpowered quick hack. But make that the legendary, make that the iconic quick hack, and make it difficult to get. And there you go, problem solved. Oh no, okay, fair enough. Right, what was that thing I was thinking of? When overclock is active, 50% chance of quick hacks to spread to an additional target spillover. That's the one I was thinking of. Right, anyway, let's try a... Oh, I've got time. Let's try some more trauma drama. Cognition does have its uses with car crashes and such. It is true. Though in terms of car fights, if cars are a thing involved, I usually just go straight to using a quick hack to self-destruct them. Doing some of the El Capitan missions, it's just, yeah, oh no, there's an enemy car coming towards us. Self-destruct. Right. Yeah, but self-destruct costs a hefty chunk of RAM. Yeah, but that's fine, because then they're dead. And I have time for my RAM to be charged. If it's a car fight, obviously, if I'm trying to take out a group, if I'm trying to take out a room or something, then no, I'm not going to use self-destruct on a car. Bit noisy, and it tends not to kill anyone. Well, it sometimes kills people, but... can I still do a pacifist run on Cyberpunk? Yes, you can. There is even a gig in the DLC that... no, sorry, it doesn't require you to do a pacifist, be pacifist, but it's recommended. But yeah, if you put the time and the effort in, oh yeah, you can do a pacifist run. I think. Yes. I mean, sometimes there's no point to it, but you can indeed do a pacifist. Unless you want to level up all of the skills. In which case, no. I don't think you can, because you have to do various things. And grind a lot. Can the cars come typically... typically in pairs and trios? Well, sometimes you get pairs, sometimes you get a motorcycle. I prefer not killing what I did on Deus Ex Human Revolution. It's not as deep as Human Revolution. I don't think you might. Sometimes you get something for taking a more pacifistic route, but for the most part, yeah, it's not as deep as Deus Ex. A game I've not played in a long time is Human Revolution. Could that be one I add to the list? It's a very long list at the moment, but I could play the Human Revolution at some point. That's one where I got to the DLC and it killed it for me because it reset my entire bloody skill tree. blasted level. No! Hate these levels. Oh, shouldn't have been reading chat. I'm currently at the beginning and taking out enemies leveling up and getting money. Chapter 1 level up. Oh, okay, fair. So it's a fresh playthrough then? Are you going to try and get enough money to pay Vic? Wait, am I remembering that correct? At the start of the game, he gives you an implant, doesn't he? And you say, "I owe you one." But I think you might be able to. You might be able to pay him. I assume Dev's probably thought about that, but I could be wrong. In fairness, it's been 5 years-ish since I played the beginning of Cyberpunk, so who knows? For all I know, it could have all changed since I last played it. Yep, more money and doing all the side quests. Shiro, you're after my own heart. But I did. I think it was like several streams before we even got to the title screen for the game. That's just all the prologue stuff. Scavs are like lemons. Why can't more scavs be like lemons? I'm now down to 1 health. All because of the stupid shooty enemies. I hate the stupid shooty enemies. Like that one. Did that one on 1.0 and gotten to the other side of the bridge using a glitch trick which now doesn't work. Oh, right. Fair enough. I never thought about trying that. The most glitching I've done, intentional glitching I've done, is in this run where we glitched and climbed our way back to the top of Arasaka Tower. Konpeki Plaza, so we could get the iguana egg from the penthouse. Saboro's corpse is still very much on the floor, as we discovered. So clearly he did not despawn after we escaped. His datapad was also there, because I missed that as well, apparently. And we learned that he wants to nuke Night City. So such a charming man the Emperor was. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but okay. Did you grab the sword too? No, I didn't need to because by that point I'd already bought it from the black market in Dogtown. CDPR quite helpfully put in a means of getting some of the early game iconics by just buying them. So if you miss them, you can buy them, but I don't know if Sir John was actually included in that list. Oh, you utter... Well, I've lost that health, haven't I? This is the first level, isn't it? Right. Is the iguana egg a free pet or something? Yes. So, you know the room where you and Jackie go into and you get the relic? Yorinobu's penthouse. You know, at the start of the game, and then T-Bug gets zapped and... Yeah. There is a tree stump near the entrance, and behind that, an iguana egg. And you can pick up the iguana egg, and then you put it in and then when you obviously get back to your apartment and back to the main part of the game, you can put the iguana egg in a dish, and then apparently after some time, I think it's 100 days, but I could be wrong, it hatches into an iguana. And then you can have a pet iguana and a pet cat. And that's it. So, yeah. If you've missed it when you... Well, obviously, if you're playing the game from a fresh save, obviously you just get it during the heist, but otherwise you have to go through a bunch of palaver with glitching gates out of the way and jumping up and down and etc, etc, etc to get to it. I've got it, but I have not skipped forward 100 days for the egg to hatch. I probably should at some point, because I don't think I'm going to see it hatch otherwise before the end of the game. I've just remembered the cardinal rule of running this. Take it slow. Let's try again. It's kind of hidden, the iguana egg. It's in like the long grass at the base behind the log, and yeah, it took me a moment to find it, so yeah, just take your time and explore a bit, and you should be able to come across it. It's definitely there. Ah, that one.
we go. It feels like I'm actually playing a game again instead of just grinding continuously for 4 billion years. Have you done Closed Race yet? Yep, we did that in our original run back in the day, and we cocked it all. I mean, we got the ending, and we got it where she didn't hate us, but we didn't get the best ending for it. Much like the ending for Jackie, come to think of it. I made the mistake of sending him to Vic. This was a bad idea. Though in my defense, my logic was that why would I send Jackie's body to his mother when Arasaka is on our tail? Because then they will just attack his mother, and we don't want that. That would be bad. What the heck? Stop with the bullet hell. Ah! Stupid bullet hell. One more try. We have done it before. I can't remember how we did it before, but we've done it before. So there's a free car in the chapter 1 area. I don't know. It might have been added in an additional pack. I'll have to keep it in mind. But whereabouts is the free car? It's not V's car, right? I assume that's just a gratis because it's our car. Actually, I can't even remember what V's car is. I remember there was like a nodding dog thing on the dashboard, and that's about it. What's the difference going on here? Quadric Type 66 Coon located in the warehouse in Northside Watson. A yellow marker will appear and finding the car triggers the quest. I'm in love with my car. Oh, okay then. I don't remember doing that. If it was, it might have been added after the fact. So I probably didn't get it. Sounds like it's probably something that might have been added in a later pack. Paying attention. That's a free weaponized car. Okay, right. It must be something that was added in a later patch then, because I don't. Well, when I played the game, there weren't any weaponized cars. So there you go. Or at least when I played the base game. Obviously, the weaponized cars now. I've installed. I've got the Ultimate Edition, but yeah, this is why I want to replay the game from the start. And if I'd known before I started Phantom Liberty how much the game had changed, what I might have done is I might have pushed back this run further into the future and I would have just done a completely fresh replay of Cyberpunk 2077. Because it feels like I'm missing out on a lot by using this old save. Yes, it's nice to revisit my character and all the stuff I've done, but it feels like I'm missing a lot. Which is a shame, really. I mean, I've already said for the 10-year anniversary of the stream, I'm going to replay Kingdom Hearts, but maybe for the 20th year anniversary, if I reach it, I will play Cyberpunk 2077 again. I'm so curious to see what Cyberpunk Orion's going to be like. I want to see, are we going to see B's story continue, or are we going to just see a completely new character? I'd suspect it's a completely new character. It would be interesting to see B's story continue. The greatest merc that Night City's ever seen? No? See why people say that I need a certain amount of luck to get this thing sorted. Fine. I heard a rumor of a new DLC for Cyberpunk before the release of the new game. I mean, I will love it if they did, but that's news to me. I thought CDPR said pretty much that that Phantom Liberty was the last we'd see of it. I know Keanu Reeves wants to return as Johnny in a sequel or something, and that Mike Pondsmith's on board with the idea, which is awesome. Right? Mike Pondsmith. That's one of the good things of YouTube Shorts. I found out so much more information about the creator of Cyberpunk, and the dude seems really cool. I mean, he literally sits in every interview in sunglasses. That, and also he's just got like, he's just a very clever chap. Just listening to him talk. That's why I'm sad that I haven't managed to find Maximum Mike on any of the, on the Morrow Rock radio station yet. I want more lore, darn it. Reminds me that the Cyberpunk novel out there I really should probably buy at some point. That was me getting greedy. I paid the price for it. Oh dear. When did Phantom Liberty come out? Must have been a while ago. Interesting. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, it doesn't look like the gunner enemies actually go up on the top range, but no, they do. Okay, I just got lucky there then. I have found a system, ha 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 ha. What? Right, okay then. 26th of December 2023. Okay. And the game came out in 2020, so yeah. Oh, hello. You know what? Yeah, I can see them probably pulling off another DLC. I can't imagine why, especially if they're working on The Witcher 4 at the time, but you know, I can see them pulling it off. Ow. Go. Right. That was lucky. No, you don't. Oh, no. I didn't need the help, but I appreciate it anyway. Right, there we go, stage complete, and we haven't died yet. Yeah, it must be 6 stages per world, okay. And I still lost some health. Annoying. If the new DLC comes out for Cyberpunk, will you buy it? Yes. Unequivocally, yes. I will indeed buy it. And I will play it on stream. How soon I would play it on stream is another matter entirely, but I most certainly would play it on stream.
Don't bling, don't bling. Ah.
What was my score? 95,000. My best score is 163,000. Marvelous. Oh well. Righto. And with that, we will save the game. And we will continue this next time. And there we go. Another evening done, and we have finally finished the skills. Next stream is going to be spent working on the arcade, but we're getting there. Oh, why did I say I was 100%ing this? Anyway, yes, so we're getting there. We are very gradually getting there, but when will the next stream be is another question. Okay, right, so, well, there we have it. we have done many a thing. If you get the high score on that mini game, it gives you cosmetics. It gives me cosmetics and a little trauma drone that flies around my apartment, and I really want it. But also, my whole thing is that I 100% everything. If it's possible to do completion and do all the achievements, I'll do it. But most of the time, it's 100% by my own criteria, and that means doing everything. Now, technically, I give myself an out. I have the rule of bollocks. I've already invoked it for the arcade games, but something doesn't sit right with me on them. It feels like I'm just copping out on a challenge, and therefore I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it my darndest. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to get all of the high scores in the arcade games, but we'll see. But yeah, so there's that. But anyway, with that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, you can find me right back here on twitch.tv/GuardEzio at 7:30 time this very Thursday as we continue our journey through the world of Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. No stream this Tuesday as I'm at orchestra rehearsal, so it is what it is. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Shiro. Thank you for stopping by. And, well, mentioning that, well, no, actually, before I get ahead of myself, if you missed any of the streams, not just you, Shiro, I mean just in general, if anyone here who has missed any of these streams who wants to catch up with our run of Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, or even our original run of the base game back in 2021, you can find them all uploaded into the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this fantastic game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. Now, let us see if we have enough. Oh, and a massive thank you also to Biafra Republic for the raid. You, sir, as always, are a boss. So, let us see if we do indeed have enough to pay the good vibes forwards, which is good, because I do believe our good friend, Last Minute Continue, is currently live, playing some Sonic Cross Worlds, and therefore, we shall throw a raid over to him. Pause. There we go. Sorry, Kev, have to mute. Yeah. There we go, raid channel. Not often he's live on a Saturday. Last Minute. If you ever want to see more of me, I occasionally appear on Last Minute Continue, helping out with various multiplayer nonsense. So there you go. Start raid. And so, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.